for those of you just coming through out here, I put out a video a couple days ago titled "I'm the worst MK1 player on the planet," and in this video you see me losing to a smoke player that beat me and proceeded to talk some crap for a solid minute, and then you see me lose to Sikander, and you know, Sikander bags me, talks a bunch of shit, sends me voice messages. Yeah, at the end of these voice messages, he says this.
Oh, I forgot one more thing. I hope you die.
But honestly,
I die.
Okay. That's not out of character of Sikander at all, to be honest. I'd be surprised if he didn't tell me that. So, just as an update, by the way, just saying, I ran into Sick today. It's our favorite opponent. Yeah. Gonna run it back, right? We're gonna run it back. Like, let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens when we play each other. You know, one might say that he's afraid to run it back. One might say that. One might, you know. I'm not saying that, but one might say that, you know. One might say that. So I decided let's have some fun. Let's look at all these comments, because there's a lot of comments on this video. So let's take some time to read and respond to some of these comments. This one, actually, I read this, is kind of funny. This guy says, B, does anything make you angry? You could win the lottery, someone steals your ticket, and all you say is damn it. That's pretty funny. Like, a lot of times this guy says B's a good person, that's all, it's Canadians, whatever. Like, so the thing is, here's a real answer for you guys. I definitely do get angry about stuff. But I don't really get that angry about like games, like game stuff, like literal, like, dude, I lost in Combat League, or this guy is saying like I'm bad. Like, that doesn't really upset me. I think when you're like a content creator or whatever, I think developing thick skin is really important, and it's just part of the job. I've had people say a lot of shitty stuff about me over the years of doing this. Back when I was playing Mortal Kombat X, I remember going to a local tournament at 8 on the Break. It was in like New Jersey or whatever, because I was staying there for a week. And I remember at the time playing in tournament, whatever, and then when I finished, I got back to like where I was staying, and then I looked up the stream, and I'm like, oh, what are they saying about me? No. And then I see some people saying like, oh, why does Honeybee always look sad? Why does Honeybee look like, he looks like a sad lesbian, or whatever. And at the time, this was in 2015. At the time, I wasn't as used to seeing people say shit about me, and I think at the time I was actually kind of annoyed, and I'm just like, man, why are these people so mean, whatever. But as time has gone on, like, it takes a lot, like, to phase me, I feel, when it comes to like shit talk and whatever. Like, people can say that I'm washed, or that I just suck in this game, or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like, I know how good I am. I know what I'm capable of. I have the medals and the footage to prove it. I got 3rd place at EVO and MKX. I got 2nd place at EVO and Injustice 2. I've won tournaments for it. I'm good, you know? Like, I don't really care if randoms that have no merit or accomplishments or anything of the sort in this category, why would I care if they say that I suck? Because who are you? You know? Why should I care? So, like, that's honestly part of the reason I think why I don't get angry about this kind of stuff, is because, like, why should I? So many players on MK1 are like that smoke player. Pop the mic, talk endless shit after a win. Absolutely terrified of rematching. Very frustrating though when you're just learning a new character / cameo. Shout out to NRS for the mute all other player option that doesn't work. I will say, I really enjoy the when people are getting on the mic and say shit. I really enjoy more so when they talk shit and then they actually do rematch, because then I get to fuck them up and make them feel stupid. It is pretty pussy like behavior, to be honest, to like talk all that shit and then, you know, refuse the rematch. It's very it's cowardice behavior in my opinion, but it is what it is. Like, the guy talked a bunch of shit and then proceeded to leave, because I guarantee if we ran the set, I would have won, but whatever. Said it once, I'll say it again. MK has the most bitch-made player base I've ever seen. I feel like there's a lot of bitches in a lot of different game categories. I think a lot of times is like the energy that you kind of put out is essentially the energy that you're gonna attract. So it makes perfect sense why Sikander's stands are as toxic as they tend to be. It just is what it is, right? Like, if he's gonna be like that all the time and these guys are watching him because they enjoy that type of stuff, what do you think that says about the audience? It makes sense to me. At the end of the day, the real losers are those who wish death upon others over a video game. Much respect to you, B. That, you know, like the whole like him saying "and I hope you die" stuff, it's like, I don't know, in 2024, maybe like 10-15 years ago, it was more common thing, but I find it very weird, especially because Sikander is someone that says how he has mental health issues or some shit, and it's like, is that just some sort of like, so you can't talk shit about him because he apparently has mental health issues, but he can essentially say anything he wants because he has mental health issues? Is that what it is? Because it's like, you'd think someone with mental health issues would be a little bit more respectful and not say things like, if I were to actually kill myself because, oh my god, like, you know, this toxicity that he's giving me and the hate I'm getting from his audience is so too much for me. If I were to actually go and kill myself, would he feel bad? Like, I honestly don't know. And I won't, because I'm just not mentally unstable. So it's fine. I will be alive for many years to come. This man says, oh man, huge respect for uploading your losses. Six telling you he hopes you die is a wild thing to think. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, the thing is like, I've uploaded plenty of losses. And like, the thing is, if you look at my YouTube channel, I've uploaded over 3,000 videos, and obviously it's my channel. So if I want to highlight my best moments and my wins, by all means, I will do that. But I do still put up matches when I lose, because sometimes it's still good matches. Appreciate this upload, Honeybee. As someone stuck at 5k points, struggling to hit Elder God, nice to see that any of us can have off days for whatever reason. It makes trying to get better and spending more time practicing / getting games in easier. Like, that is true though. Like, you can be a great player and still lose. Like, just because you're a good player doesn't mean you can never lose. And like, when I lost to the smoke player, in my defense, I was using Shijinko. When I lost to Sikander, in my defense, I have not played a sub chameleon. Like, you know, I didn't know what to expect. So a lot of it kind of caught me off guard. And to be honest, this may sound like an OS, but to be honest, that's a tough matchup. To be honest, like, sub chameleon, he gets access to a slew of amazing options. I was talking to Lin Kuei Master, aka Rebello, about it, who also plays sub chameleon, and he was telling me that he firmly believed that Sub-Zero beat Reptile in the matchup regardless, without Chameleon. And now that he has Chameleon as a cameo, it just makes it that much harder. And to be honest, I agree. Like, Sub is getting slides that you can kind of just convert off of meterlessly, or you can convert off with meter depending on the cameo that Chameleon is on. You get say 50/50s with overhead or low into the Jade Glaive. Like, you're getting good options. You get the throw combos as well. Like, so sub Chameleon is actually very, very strong. Nowhere near bottom tier. Nowhere near bottom tier. And if you know, if you're watching this video or whatever, and you're like, oh well, Sikander says it's bottom tier, like, so so what? Like, Sikander says a whole lot of shit that really doesn't make any logical sense. So whatever, if you want to believe that, but I firmly disagree. So I'll just leave it at that. This guy says the hate for you is insane. You're literally just playing and enjoying the game. Grown men are out here dragging you through the mud. Wild is wild. Love that you always keep your cool and never let them see you sweat. So I will say one thing that I think is kind of not, well, an interesting fact to bring up. If I let me show you guys. If we look at like the like dislike ratio, this video, it says I have 874 likes to 16 dislikes. That's a 98.2% positive feedback. So, you know, there are some people that left some hateful messages on this video, but the majority of people don't really like hate me like that or whatever, you know. Like, overall the like to dislike ratio is always like 98, 99 to 100%. So, you know, I don't think people truly hate me. Like, some of them do, but not enough people that I should ever care about it, you know. Not enough to care about, essentially, is what that is. Find it crazy that everyone's begging for Reptile to come back after his absence in 11. Now he's back. Absolutely no one plays him. As a Reptile main, I legit haven't bumped into another Reptile in months. How can you say absolutely no one plays him when you're looking at my video of me playing him? But I will agree, very few people play Reptile, but that's because he's low tier. And, you know, people generally don't want to play low tier characters, especially in like competitive settings. I'm something of, you know, an anomaly, I guess. You know, Microduck was crazy. Got to give Sick props on that. Okay, you can get props on a Microduck. I see people saying B rage quit, but hell, the match was over. I'd see if bro quit mid set. Yeah, some people were like, oh, B rated. Dude, after the match happened, these guys were like flooding my stream being like, yeah, you rage quit. And it's just like, is it a rage quit if I literally lost the set and then left the match? How is that a rage quit? What I think is just a rage quit is essentially what a quitality is, or even sometimes like a quitality. If I get a hit on someone and it's gonna kill them, and then they leave because the combo was gonna kill them anyways, but let's say I didn't actually hit them and finish the combo, and then they quit, I don't even really consider that a rage quit. I feel like an actual rage quit is like mid-match, like someone's gonna rage quit because you're like throwing projectiles at them and then they're mad at you and then they're just like, no, I don't want to play this, and then they leave. That's a rage quit. But me leaving after the match is done, I don't see how that's a rage quit. This man says you're a top-notch great player in the MK community is so toxic, it's disturbing. Like, it's not always that toxic though. Like, back to what I was saying before, it's really about the energy you put out is what you attract. So some people are toxic, but not everyone's toxic. We were all waiting and saying if Honeybee's a man, he would post it. Well, he's a man. Can't say anything now. ... Respect. All right. Thanks. Love or hate Sick, you can't deny he has a grandmaster's skills. You know the funny thing, like, Sick will say how I'm trash, I'm a fraud, I whatever. I've never said that Sick sucks. Even when I was beating him when this game first came out, I was just saying he's playing the matchup wrong. Like, he's straight up just playing the matchup poorly. But I've never said that Sick as a player sucks. I just think his personality sucks. But as a player, like, he's solid. Sikander literally only has MK and not much else in his life, hence why he gets angry at anything and takes everything seriously. I hope that's not true. I hope this man has other things going on. Like if my life was strictly just Mortal Kombat, maybe I would be that mad. Honeybee to honey free. Never heard that one before. No, that's clever. Sikander has an obsession with you and Koizi. Dude, he kind of does though. Like, dude, this man Sikander, I know he was saying something when I was like, when I beat him like 5 times in Combat League or whatever, and I'm posting my matches because, you know, I post videos every day. He was like, I know at one point he's like, oh, it's just Combat League sets, like it matters, you need to face me in a beef set, whatever. And it's just like, so Combat League sets don't matter, but he's, you know, popping off and everything after, like, you know, beating me in a Combat League set. He's put it on Twitter, made multiple. I think I need to actually show you guys this. So if we check Sikander's Twitter, he says OMGY. That's the thumbnail for the video. But what do you mean OMGY? You're the one that's begging me to upload the video, and I did it, you know. He has, you know, he has Koizi and my head on a belt. That's nice. This random dude tagged me saying, remember I had a video schooling Sikander? Okay, what if you follow up on that? Anyway, I saw this video, could have sworn I saw your name. Koizi and yeah, so Sikander made a video of destroying me and Koizi. Apparently he beat Koizi in one match of a King of the Hill. Okay, so it's like this dude's making videos about it. He's posting stuff about it. He posted a whole thing here talking about 2-0 this cuck honeybee made him leave the game. Okay, so how many stuff are you gonna have to post about me? But it's just a Combat League set. It doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter, right? I don't know. Sounds kind of weird to me. This man says you're the calmest dude in the scene. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I enjoy watching Sick for entertainment, but Honey's composure is truly admirable and inspirational. Don't forget the B. Thank you. This guy says, can someone explain to me why Sick doesn't like Honeybee? LMAO. He's like this to everybody. Never seen a match with this guy where he wasn't bitching about something or another. So a little bit of background lore, by the way. Sikander has disliked me for a long time. I'm pretty sure it started with MK11. I don't remember ever playing him in Injustice 2 or Mortal Kombat X. I don't remember ever playing him. But in MK11, he'll tell you, I'm pretty sure he'll tell you that I beat him and teabagged his poor Sub-Zero or some shit like that. And then he's like, it's on now. And then he started getting mad at me. I'm pretty sure that's what he would say as a story. But to my recollection, I'm not someone that will I teabag in retaliation. I'm not someone that will just beat someone and then randomly start teabagging, talking shit. Like, I just don't do that. I teabag back when someone teabags me and they're disrespectful to me or whatever. Then it's like, okay, next time I beat you, I'm going to teabag your ass too. That's what it is. So I did it with so Scoich is saying, I think we bribed you with Twinkies to bag him. I honestly, like, I know you've done that in the past, but that would have been after this whole thing had already started. Like, I was not the first to teabag. And the funny thing is there was like a year that went by of Mortal Kombat where every time I would beat him, I did not teabag him. I like a year, like a straight up year, like went by, and like, because he would be playing like whatever fucking other characters he was playing, Scarlet, Kano, Raiden, and it's like he would use sub. When he uses sub, I would generally lose because that matchup was fucking tough, and his sub is good. And then when he would use other characters, he would basically always lose against me in Mortal Kombat 11. Basically always lose against me, and I went like at least a year of not teabagging, not doing anything, won many sets that I did not upload. But apparently a year of not doing that wasn't enough because, you know, fast forward to today and this shit's still happening. But long story short, I'm pretty sure it started with him beating me, teabagging me, and then I did it back, and then he got really mad about it. And you know, I upload videos, so then he didn't like the fact that I uploaded a video of him losing or whatever, and hence the beef. I guess that's what it is. Respect for uploading this with a thumbnail and all. Some people need to get their ego stroked just to feel like a person. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm cool with laughing at myself, I guess. I think it's a funny thumbnail with myself in the trash can. I'm gonna lie, that loss to Sikander was bad. That she was total domination. The type of domination that makes you feel like your main character needs a buff, and maybe you should pick a new one. Well, to be honest, my main character does need a buff, and maybe I should pick a new one, but I don't want to. This guy says, can I just say, fuck this video game for teenage children? The real W here is Honeybee's marketing skills. That thumbnail's genius. I wouldn't be surprised if this video generates a ton of engagement that affects real world money. LMAO, nice parry, Honeybee. Well, the videos do make money, and this video did do pretty well, so, you know, that's good. Oh, look, this guy in the chat. Why? Wait, Lewis, what are you doing? Why are you deleting the man's messages? Yo, Lewis, don't be deleting messages, man. We let them talk. We let them talk. This man, Captain Fantastic, was saying you got wrecked by Sick. Stop crying. Ha 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 ha. Yo, Captain Fantastic, how old are you? Lewis says he's 32. How would you know that? It sounds 12. I've always found happy people that are successful in life do not spend their time being toxic and negative and spewing hate and whatever to other people. Generally, it's people that have some sort of deficiency in life, right? That just aren't generally happy people, and they're just upset with their life, and then they kind of like project that onto others. Those are the type of people that are generally going to come around and say things like, you know, you suck, ha 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 ha. You know, just saying. I says first to 10 beef set when. Like I've mentioned this before, but I'll just say it again. Like if you check one of my last videos with Sikander, beating him, whatever, like the whole point of doing a beef set is supposed to be to settle it, right? To settle this beef. So first of all, the beef implies that I care, for one thing, which I don't. So I'm not gonna do that. But on top of that, a beef set should settle said quote unquote beef. But we know from Sikander's actions that even in defeat, it doesn't matter. It won't settle the beef. Koizi beat this man 7-2, and Sikander went on to just talk some shit and be like, yeah, like, doesn't matter, I mocked you in 11 and whatever, I own your soul. Some fucking stupid shit. Like, even if Sikander loses in a beef set, he doesn't take that as like, okay, now I'll stop. So what's the point? Like, there's no point in even doing it, because I just feel like it's a complete waste of time. Honestly, it's a waste of time. Now, I understand some people would like to see it, mostly his fans, but why do I want to do anything to entertain the people that are trying to tear me down? Like, what's the point of that? Doesn't make sense to me. Well, I feel like I went over a good amount of comments. This guy says Sikander's in your head rent free. I don't know about that. I would actually say it's the other way around. There you go, guys. There's my responses to a lot of what has been said and discussed in either this video or just in general surrounding this whole topic. Yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. New videos pretty much every day.